السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على سيد الأنبياء والمرسلين وإمام المتقين سيدنا ونبينا وأسوتنا وقدوتنا وحبيبنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين ومن دعا بدعوته إلى يوم الدين. My name is Ibrahim. Many of you know me as Abu Noor. On behalf of ICLR, I'd like to welcome you in this blessed month of Ramadan. Welcome you to our many programs during the month of Ramadan. For those who are looking for information on what exactly is happening, have a look at the website theiclr.org. That's theiclr.org. I want to share with you a few thoughts that I have about Ramadan. Time will not allow me to go through all the passages in the Quran that speak about the fasting in the month of Ramadan, so I'm going to focus just on a few things. The Prophet ﷺ told us, تَسَحَّرُوا فَإِنَّ فِي السُّحُورِ بَرَكَةً. Start the day of fasting with breakfast, the suhoor, for verily in suhoor is barakah, is a great deal of blessing. So imagine that if in starting the day with eating and drinking in itself is a blessing. Imagine how much blessing and how much reward there is in abstaining from the food and the drink that we actually want during the daytime for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that He has prescribed fasting to us as He has prescribed it to those who came before us, لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ, in order that you may attain taqwa. Taqwa means believing in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and actually caring about that. It means being conscious of your duty towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Being conscious of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala during the daytime when we are hungry and we feel like eating but we don't eat because we think and remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is the physical aspect of being conscious of Allah during the day of fasting. But it also has a spiritual aspect. Just as we are supposed to control what goes into our mouths, we also need to control and practice self-restraint with regards to that which comes out of our mouths in terms of our speech. The Prophet ﷺ said about the month of Ramadan that if you find yourself fasting, فَلَا يَرْفُثْ وَلَا يَصْخَبْ, that you should not use any indecent speech, that you should not use any vulgar language, and that the Prophet ﷺ also mentioned, مَنْ لَمْ يَدَعْ قَوْلَ الزُّورِ وَالْعَمَلَ بِهِ, whoever does not give up false speech or lying or gossiping about someone or any kind of derogatory talk about someone else or any kind of slander or false testimony or lying. The scholars have included all of this in qawl az-zur and acting upon it. فَلَيْسَ لِلَّهِ حَاجَةٌ فِي أَنْ يَدَعَ طَعَامَهُ وَشَرَابَهُ. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not in need of him or her giving up his food or his drink. Which means that fasting is just not watching what you put into your mouth, but it also is watching what comes out of the mouth in terms of the responsibility that we have to communicating in a respectful manner, communicating in a truthful manner, and to avoid any type of inappropriate language. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also blesses us in this holy month of Ramadan. Alhamdulillah, we have iftar during the month of Ramadan, and most of us, alhamdulillah, have enough food to eat. One of the goals of Ramadan is that we remember those who do not have. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says another hope, another goal for this month of Ramadan is لَعَلَّكُمْ تَشْكُرُونَ, in order that you may be appreciative of what you have and that you give thanks. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says لَإِن شَكَرْتُمْ لَأَزِيدَنَّكُمْ. If you give thanks, for sure, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will increase for you, will increase the good things in your life, will increase the blessing in your life. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that in this month of Ramadan, that we remember those who don't have. And while we remember those who don't have, perhaps it will be encouragement for us also to make sure that we do not waste any food, because when we are wasteful, when we are extravagant, we are not being fully conscious of Allah's blessing upon us. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also says, لَعَلَّهُمْ يَرْشُدُونَ, in order that they may be rightly guided. Rightly guided means that we have a good connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and that we have good relations with our fellow human beings. The month of Ramadan is a month of forgiveness and reconciliation. It is a month in which we should practice seeking forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and a month in which we should offer forgiveness to those who have wronged us in the past. It is a month in which we should open our hearts to those around us in acts of generosity and kindness and compassion, and yes, forgiveness. This is something that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has put in place for us as a means of training, not just physically, but also for our heart and also intellectually. Intellectually, when we engage with the Quran, we engage with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's communication to us. And when we raise our hands to make dua, we are asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this is our communication to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I ask that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us all in this month of Ramadan, that He gives us all the right spirit of heart, that we control that which goes into our bodies, and we also control the speech that comes out of our mouths, that He gives us the ability to practice self-restraint, not just in what we eat, but also in the manner that we speak, and that He gives us the hearts that allows us to forgive and allows us to show compassion to all of those in our community. Blessed Ramadan to you and to your families. We hope to see you during the month of Ramadan. Jazakumullahu khairan.